King Charles has a new show, The King's Music Room, just days after Meghan launched her own show on Netflix. Coincidence? I think not. What in the royalty is going on? Let's get into it.
Throughout my life, music has meant a great deal to me.
Oh, me too. It's Uncle Bob
It
Marley's
has that
song.
remarkable ability to bring
Where's
happy
my
memories,
hairbrush?
comfort us in times of sadness, and to take us to distant places. In other words, it brings us joy.
Joy? Where have we heard that before?
We're not in the pursuit of perfection. Woke us all up. We're in the pursuit of joy.
Joy! Meghan said it. Since Meghan announced her show, all the media vultures, you know them, the ratchety, raggedy, royal wannabe vultures, have been out trying to assassinate her show, mischaracterize her, use all kinds of nouns, pronouns, and adjectives, and now you get to watch them praise him for everything they accused her of. We've seen this script before. You know for a fact that if his show had come out before hers, she would be accused of stealing the theme of joy from him. There is nothing new under the sun for those who hate Meghan. They're going to come up with all kinds of ridiculous comparisons. But here is the kicker. Meghan is being branded egotistical for using her own royal title, Duchess.
Welcome to Sussex Ambassador, your source for all things Sussex. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Today, we unravel the tale of King Charles's rather bitter reaction to Meghan's Netflix show. The timing of this reaction, you may ask. Well, it was just days after Meghan's show began to dominate the charts. Now, wouldn't you think it's rather odd that King Charles suddenly decided to launch his own show in the midst of it all? It's almost as if he couldn't stand the heat of her success. His desperation, it seems, is embarrassingly evident. Let's delve a little deeper. The media, which was quick to pounce on Meghan for venturing into media projects, is now ironically praising Charles for doing the exact same thing. It's a classic case of the pot calling the kettle black, don't you think? The hypocrisy is not just evident, it's laughably blatant. Dr. Shola, a fearless advocate, didn't mince words when she confronted King Charles for his rather transparent attempt to compete with Meghan. It's clear that he found it hard to swallow her success without trying to redirect attention towards himself. It's almost as if he's more concerned with what Meghan is doing than focusing on his own role and responsibilities. The glaring truth is that Meghan has outshined them all, and this bitter reaction just proves it. In the grand scheme of things, no amount of royal PR spin can change the reality. Meghan is thriving on her own terms, and nothing King Charles does can erase that fact. His reaction only confirms what we already knew. Meghan's success bothers him, and no desperate media stunt will change the fact that she has already won. The desperation, it appears, is embarrassingly evident. Now let's delve into Dr. Shola's fearless confrontation of King Charles. Like a beacon of truth in a sea of deception, Dr. Shola has courageously taken on King Charles, calling him out for his transparent attempt to compete with Meghan. It's as if he's playing a desperate game of catch-up, trying to regain the spotlight that Meghan has effortlessly stolen with her groundbreaking Netflix show. Dr. Shola's critique is as sharp as it is insightful. She sees through the smoke and mirrors of the royal strategy, peering into the heart of the matter, King Charles's inability to handle Meghan's success. It's as though the sight of Meghan's rising star has blinded him, causing him to stumble and fumble in a futile attempt to redirect the public's attention. Yet his efforts are as transparent as they are misguided. Instead of focusing on his own role and responsibilities as a monarch, he seems to be obsessively shadowing Meghan's every move. This behavior, as Dr. Shola aptly points out, only serves to underscore how Meghan has outshined them all. Dr. Shola's confrontation is a testament to her fearlessness and her refusal to let injustice go unchecked. She has drawn a line in the sand, challenging the king's dubious actions and demanding accountability. Her words are not just a critique of King Charles, they are a call to action, a plea for a fair and unbiased perspective that looks beyond the glitz and glamour of royal life to see the real story unfolding. She's not just defending Meghan, she's defending the right to succeed, without fear of petty rivalry or unnecessary competition. In this royal drama, Dr. Shola has emerged as a voice of reason, a champion for fairness, and a fierce critic of those who seek to tarnish Meghan's hard-earned success. Her confrontation serves as a stark reminder that no matter how hard King Charles tries to compete, Meghan's star will continue to shine bright. The outshining is clear. Meghan has certainly left a mark. But let's not forget the role of the royal PR spin in all of this. It's a well-oiled machine designed to control narratives and shape public opinion. It's a long-standing tradition, steeped in centuries-old strategies and techniques. But this time, it seems, the royal PR spin is spinning out of control. The PR team has been working round the clock, trying to polish the image of King Charles and portray his sudden foray into the world of streaming as a noble endeavour. They've been pulling out all the stops, painting him as a modern monarch, embracing the digital age and connecting with his subjects in a whole new way. They've been busy spinning tales of his dedication to public service, his commitment to the crown, and his determination to keep up with the times. But the more they spin, the more obvious it becomes. The desperate attempts to redirect attention, the transparent efforts to compete, the clear discomfort with Meghan's success, it's all there, laid bare for everyone to see. The royal PR spin, it seems, is failing to keep up with the reality of the situation. Meghan's show is not just a hit, it's a phenomenon. It's dominating the charts, captivating audiences, and earning rave reviews. It's a testament to her talent, her creativity, and her determination to succeed on her own terms, and no amount of PR spin can change that. The royal PR team may be working overtime, but they're fighting a losing battle. They can spin and spin and spin, but the truth remains. Meghan is thriving. She's outshining them all, not just with her show, but with her courage, her resilience, and her refusal to be silenced. So as the PR team continues to spin their wheels, one thing becomes increasingly clear. Meghan is unstoppable. She's rewriting the narrative, challenging the status quo, and proving that she doesn't need the royal seal of approval to succeed. No amount of royal PR spin can change the reality of Meghan's success. So, who is the real winner in all of this? One might ask. Well, it's clear as day. Meghan's success has been a thorn in King Charles's side, and his recent actions speak louder than any royal decree could. King Charles's reaction to Meghan's thriving Netflix show was not one of support or even indifference, but rather an unsettling mix of bitterness and jealousy. His sudden decision to launch his own show, mere days after Meghan's success, reeks of desperation. It's like watching a chess player realizing they're losing, rashly sacrificing their pieces in a last-ditch effort to turn the tide. This transparent media stunt by the king is not a strategic move. Instead, it's an attempt to compete with Meghan, to divert the spotlight that she's earned fair and square. But, let's face it, his actions are akin to trying to eclipse the sun with a candle. Meghan's success is hers alone, and no amount of royal maneuvering can take that away. What's more, the media's response to these events is nothing short of comical. The same outlets that criticized Meghan for stepping into media projects are now singing praises for Charles's similar venture. The hypocrisy is palpable, and it only highlights the bias and double standards that Meghan has had to endure. And yet, through it all, Meghan remains undeterred. She has carved out her own space, independent of the royal sphere, and is thriving on her own terms. Her success is a testament to her resilience, her talent, and her determination. King Charles's desperate attempts to compete only serve to underscore Meghan's victory. His actions have inadvertently confirmed what we already knew. Meghan's success bothers him, and in trying to outshine her, he has only cast a brighter spotlight on her achievements. So who is the real winner in all of this? The answer is clear. It's Meghan. Despite the royal drama, the media bias, and the desperate attempts to overshadow her, she continues to rise. She has already won, and nothing can erase that. Let's wrap things up, shall we? It's been quite a journey, hasn't it? We've delved into the bitter reactions, the confrontations, the desperate attempts at public relations spin, and the undeniable truth that emerges from it all. The saga between Meghan and King Charles has been a riveting one, filled with twists and turns. Yet the heart of the matter remains crystal clear. Meghan, against all odds, has been flourishing. Her Netflix show is not just a hit. It is a testament to her resilience, her creativity, and her determination to succeed on her own terms. On the other hand, we have King Charles, whose actions have been nothing short of revealing. His sudden decision to launch his own show, just days after Meghan started dominating the charts, speaks loud and clear. It is an act of desperation, a transparent attempt to compete with Meghan. It's an effort that, quite frankly, is as embarrassing as it is futile. Dr. Shola's bold confrontation is a crucial part of this narrative. She didn't mince words when she called out King Charles for his obvious attempts to redirect attention and compete with Meghan. Her fearless stance is a reminder to us all to critically analyze the actions of the royals and to question the narratives that are often spun around them. No amount of royal PR spin can change the reality that Meghan is thriving, and nothing King Charles does can erase that. His reaction only confirms what we already knew. Meghan's success bothers him. The desperation, the media stunts, the attempts to compete, they all point to one undeniable fact: Meghan has already won. So as we conclude, let's remember to stay informed, to question, to critically analyze. Let's not be swayed by the spin, but let's focus on the truth. Meghan's story is one of resilience and success. It's a story that deserves to be celebrated, not overshadowed. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, like and share. Goodbye from Sussex Ambassador.